Hello Floss Tube, this is Cross Stitch with Luda, and today I'm gonna show you my WIPS, my stash, my haul, how I organize my beads and so on. So first of all, let me tell you what I was doing for the past week. I was busy just with one project. I did not think I will stitch this dimensions kit, especially after I just completed my Millennium Angel by dimensions as well. And I don't know, I just wanted to do a few stitches and I couldn't stop. And to be honest, today I'm supposed to record both videos in English and in Russian, and I did not want to stop. But I knew once I will take this project out of hoops, I have to put something else on, because I don't know, to make myself excited about cross stitch. But anyway, I like to stitch one project. I'm not getting bored or whatever. I think most of the time I'm thinking about YouTube and what to show and how to be interesting. So this is Oriental Splendor by Dimensions, and I love this kit and I love this design. Everything about Oriental Splendor I love. I don't know what will be next, but so far I stitch this part. It's almost half, almost, because on top of that bouquet will be few back stitch and half stitches, very few. So I think it will take me less than few hours to complete. And as you can see here on preview, over here, and this part I have to complete to be on half of bouquet. I think lower part will be much busier and I'll spend more time, but I can't wait to stitch this vase. I love these water lilies and I just love this design. I don't know, let's see. I supposed to start stitching Rosewood Manor, my Halloween quaker, but I don't know. I'm now thinking to continue stitching what I want, what I'm doing now. I don't know what to do. So anyway, let me show you closer so you can see better. I do my back stitching as I go because I found it a better way. I used to stitch all my life first cross stitches, and then at the end I would do back stitch, and sometimes on a average gold collection dimensions kit takes me a week to do just back stitch every single day, back stitch, and some days I'm just like enough. But I love colors. I like this design so much. Maybe that's why I could not stop. And also when you stitch this kind of designs, you complete one flower, you feel you finish something, you know, and one flower after another flower, and you have this gorgeous bouquet. I used to stitch similar designs before. I have peonies by Dimensions kit as well. And what else do I have? I have roses. Similar stuff, they will match each other. They're all in my mother's house now. But look at that. Can you see how, if you see very close, I think this back stitch looks so dark, but if you will see from far, you need these colors. Look here. So beautiful. I can't stop looking at this design. I'm sorry I'm taking so long to show you. And this is 18 count Aida. And because this kit was made in China, Aida in Chinese kits, I mean in kits made in China. This is still American brand, but they're so tough. I feel I stitch on a piece of paper or something. I don't know how to explain, but it's really hard to stitch sometimes. But if you really want to change it, you can wash it and add some conditioner. I think it will be softer. I did not wash it before, and I don't know, maybe I should have, but too lazy now. I'll wash it at the end. Also, what I like about kits made in China, they're organizer, and it's really comfortable to use. Sometimes you don't need additional organizer. Look at the threads, and I still have a lot of threads. Whereas in kit made in States, they did not add enough threads, and sometimes you run out of threads. But here I have more than enough. I'm very sure I will have lots of leftovers. This is additional thread. Yeah, so sometimes I do braids, but maybe later I will, and I will show you. And I use pack organizer, not this one, another one. I have 3 of them. And if you can see, if I have, oh yeah, I do park some needles over here. Okay, that's it for this kit. Let me show you another kit, and then we will be, I will show you my stash. And this is my back stitch. Oh, back stitch, back. It's a bit messy because of the back stitching, but still fine. I'm hiding something I write on the back with my pen. Some words. And here is a chart. As you can see, this is half of the chart. I still need to stitch this part on top of all this. But as I said, it will be really quick. Okay, so I think I'll start another design today, so I don't know where I'll continue that kit, maybe in November. So next what I stitch, and some of you could see in my Russian video, this is Thea Gouverneur, and this is Icon, Our Lady of Vladimir. And I promised you, and I will show you now, how to organize yourself to stitch this kind of designs. So first of all, Thea Gouverneur kits, they were reprinted, I think, 2-3 times, especially this one, because of some mistakes. And usually, not usually, but sometimes you will find some mistakes in Thea Gouverneur kits. So be careful and always check the preview. So if you see you stitch something different, sometimes it's a mistake. So in this kit particular, sometimes I will see different dress on Jesus. And my kit is fine. The only thing here, the organizer. So usually in icons you will have 2 organizers, and obviously it's all written in English. It's much easier for you guys, whereas in Russia it's difficult for some people to understand. You know, most of people stitching this icon are Russians because of the religion. So here, first of all, 2 organizers in a kit, and here you see it's up, and here up, and down here. So be aware of that, because sometimes you will see some symbols are so like here and here and here. If you will turn it like that, or accidentally you will take an organizer and you will pull a thread and you will do mistakes. And to frog this kind of design is so hard because you don't see. I'll show you now what I'm talking about. So first of all, pay attention to organizers. Second of all, you will have here different colors of band. Don't take it out because you will lose your thread and you will not know what color you're stitching, because you will have additional threads over here. And what I wanted to show you, what I'm talking about here, you see two symbols, a cross and a 0, and if you can see very close, these two golden threads are so like they're similar. I seriously, I was stitching at night and I could not see what I'm stitching. So first of all, I stitch all crosses, the symbol cross, and then I could not understand why is 0. It's exactly the same. I'm stitching next to each other and they're the same. So I was waiting till morning. I mean, I stitched something else, and in the morning I wanted to compare because I thought I did not see proper, and it appears they're all the same. But the problem was I think they're mistaken here. So I checked my chart proper. I completed 1/4 of this chart. And also, this chart has 4 pieces, and obviously you have a center. I started from the center from third part. Okay, this is fine, not here. So you have 2 bunches, you have 2 additional bunches. I mean, it's not only for icons. Teo Governor has lots of different kind of designs, and just pay attention, they're all similar. So 2 bunches, and they only give you symbols from 1 bunch. And you can see here 0, and here another symbol, another metallic, the silver metallic. So I found here silver metallic, here obviously not. And then I compare both of golden threads, and I can see they're different. I can see the difference right here. I was so upset because I stitched crosses instead of zeros, but you can't notice it, so I did not frog it. Okay, let me show what I'm talking about eventually. Just pay attention to this stuff. You find a bunch and check what kind of symbols, but be very, very careful. Okay, I stitch this part right here, and it comes amazing. I like the result. My plan is to finish here soon. I don't know when. I'll see. I don't want to push myself. But you stitch with 1 thread everywhere, and if you will see, if you can see closer, there are lots of different colors, but from far you will see only 1 color. I love the metallic, I love the dress. You see, I wish to show you how shiny it is in life, but no camera will show you the blink blink. And if you see here, a second, my scissors. So somewhere here I was stitching with metallic, which is different, but I think in this mess you won't recognize which one is this. So now I'm stitching right, and it was not much. It wasn't much. So I don't really think it matters. I mean, if you will make a mistake, let's say right here, you wouldn't know which thread to pull out, because they're so similar. Again, I love the result. I love the result. I hope I'll continue here soon, but I want to do some finishes. Here is my bag. And to be honest, I love the quality of this Aida. I don't think it's Zweigart, as they say. I think it's another brand, some European brand, I can't remember. Anyway, that's it for my icon. And I also use my pack organizer, as always, because it's much easier. You park your threads, you park your needles, and you don't have to change color, and your project going much faster. Here are my symbols, as you can see. I also put both of metallic separate, so I don't do any mistakes. Yeah, so I love the result. I love showing you that, because sometimes when I do my video, I inspire myself. So now let me show you how I organize my beads, because I had a request from my subscribers. And also I wanted to remind you that I can't see notifications for your comments, so especially on older videos. I'm so grateful you take your time and write me a comment. I wish to answer to all of them. I really try. I never ignore any comments, but I just, if I did not answer, if I did not reply, it means I did not see the comment, because I have to go to each video and see and refresh all the comments, and sometimes you forget about that, and I can't. I don't have so much time to refresh stuff. I don't know why YouTube made it. I don't know why, for what reason. So here is my bead organizer, and I'm using it for almost 2 years. I got it as a birthday gift from my friend, and I'm telling you, it's the best thing I ever have. I wanted it for such a long time, but I don't know, never thought to buy it or whatever. And I mark here all beads, and it's full. I took some boxes out for my mermaid, and I organized my project here. I think so here, in this box. Yeah, right here. I have a mess, sorry. I have a mess here. You see here some beads. So if I have to stitch mirabilia or whatever you use your beads for, so I take these boxes out, and here some new beads, new boxes. I don't have space anymore in my bead organizer. And here in this bead organizer you can see everything. You don't have to search, to dig, waste your time. And some boxes, let's say this green one, I have maybe, in this box I have 3 or 4 mill heel boxes, so I combine them, and I don't waste my space as well. Here the same, but some boxes have empty, like this one. You see, this is leftovers. But because I have lots of beads, I completed lots of mirabilias, and I obviously have lots leftovers from other designs. I have to have another organizer or a box, and I decided not to buy another organizer, because again, I don't like to have many stuff, and I hope one day I will stitch and I finish everything, and all these beads will fit in one organizer, but now I don't believe in that anymore. So here I have, like this one, obviously I will not have this box after I finish design, because this is treasures or stuff like that. Again, this is a leftover. I don't want to put it in a box because it will take some space, so I have some leftovers like that. And these leftovers I keep for future Nora corporate designs, because I can replace or stitch in, again, another box. You see, it takes much space, and here just one treasure, or right here 2 flowers. You see, I don't think you have to put this in a bit organizer because it's a waste of time and space. So this is how I organize my beads, and it's very easy when you have bead organizer, but when you have mess like that, sometimes I spend 30 minutes to find whatever I need. But anyway, it's okay. It's okay. I can live with that. Okay, stash. So I would like to show you all my lavender and lace. And first of all, I was buying charts which is like or gonna be out of print or out of print. Believe me, I like much more than what I have. I think I don't have what I really like, because you can buy them anytime. I bought some charts because some of my friends told me they're gonna be out of print. Okay, let me start from Butternut Road, because it's the same designer. I have this beautiful design called Spirit Dancer, and another one, Earth Dancer. So both of these charts I bought after I watched video of one Canadian stitcher, and I'm telling you, she's amazing. I keep forgetting to do shout outs, but after I saw her stitch that, I have to like search everywhere for these charts, and I could not find them. And before I was not on eBay. I mean, I knew about eBay, but I did not know you can buy charts there. So I was searching everywhere. I thought it's lavender and lace, but I was like searching for the name, because she mentioned the name of these charts. So name of the Canadian blogger, if I'm not mistaken, Miss Cat or something like that. I will leave a link below in my description box, so you can see her gorgeous cross stitch work and everything she does, how she records video. I love it. So eventually I found it and I think I bought it in a local store. But I knew name, I knew Butternut Road, it's all lavender and lace and stuff like that. And there is another one, looks similar, I might will buy. But to be honest, I never stitched one lavender and lace yet. I thought I'll start this year, but as you saw my WIPS, I don't think it will happen. So maybe next year, not maybe, sure. If you will see that piece stitched, you will understand why I fall in love with that. And just gorgeous. And I think some of supplies, some of threads, they're out of print as well, and it's really hard to find them. Like Bravo, I should have bought a kit, like Bravo thread, multicolored Bravo thread. I know it's out of print now. And I love parrots. I can't explain to you how much I love parrots. Till that point I had all my life parrots in my house. I had African grey, few of them, and they're so loud. But I love parrots. What can I do? So next, I think it's out of print or gonna be out of print, or it will be hard to find this one or another one, because they have two similar. So Stephanie stitched this design on a bluish, like blue linen or something like that, and it was really nice. I like. I might will stitch it the same. Mrs. O'Crafty, Stephanie. The Spirit of Christmas. So next is, this is for sure out of print, because on eBay I saw price for this chart like $57 plus delivery. This is Firefly Fairies number 48, and I don't know on which fabric I'll stitch, but I think it will be so hard to do this bleach or how you call it. Okay, what else? And the design I wanted to stitch this year, and I have everything for, I even opened it to check a chart. Angel of Morning, I think so. Yes, Angel of the Morning, number 53. And also, I think this design is well out of print, because it's really hard to find, and it's so popular on Russian floss tube. After one girl stitched, we all fall in love. You should see that design stitched. And I have original fabric for this kit, because they sell it together. Again, I bought it in LNS store, and I have special threads, needle points, or what's the name of the threads? Needle paints, yeah. So I have all of them, not here, but I have more in my boxes. I was struggling to find this design today to show you, because I knew I was going to show you all lavender and lace, and because this was for 2018 year to stitch, I put it in separate box and I forgot, obviously. So next two designs, I did not know which one to buy, because I like both of them, and I have a boy, but I might have a girl. I still have a chance, and so I decided just to buy both of them. I love dresses, I love wings, everything. And these two women there have different hair, different color of hair, so I don't know, I think it's number 1 and number 2. Yes, this is Angel of Mercy 28, and this is of Angel of Mercy 2, chart number 52. To be honest, I wish I have the whole collection of lavender and lace just to have it, and it's inspiring. And you know, I collect Mirabilia charts, but I want all lavender and lace charts. They're not that expensive as Mirabilia, but still. And this design I like because of the moon, and obviously dress is pretty. This is Blue Angel, Blue Moon Angel, number 36. The thing I don't like about lavender and lace, you have to buy so much, so many different kind of threads, and it's not easy to find. Okay, next design. I now confused, I can't remember which one Jenny from Mexico. Jenny, I forgot now her name, oh my god, sorry. So I love her channel. She is one of my favorite YouTubers. I first saw her stitch, I can't remember this one or this one she stitched. I know she's stitching one, I think this one she's stitching now. And this is Nantucket Rose, and this design is Morning Song number 31, and this is number 30, what? Number 20. I think they will look beautiful together. They are very similar, but I like more Nantucket Roses. And so about Jenny on Instagram, I was like watching her Instagram all the time, and then when I saw her on YouTube, she started her YouTube channel, like, oh yes, I can see her work and her room and all her stuff. It's amazing. So I also will leave her channel in my description box, you can see. And no, this Santa not out of print. It's not out of print, but I still like him. because I think it's so cute. He's tired and resting on his chair. And here additional threads you will need. And I think the reason I bought this chart because all the threads are out of print, and I don't know, sometimes you just wanna stitch and it will be so hard to find later on. So I got this chart with all the threads, and this is Secret Santa 54. I wish I have time now to stitch. I would definitely stitch this design. And another chart as well. I think it's out of print. This is Song of Christmas number 46. I don't know if I'll stitch this design or no, but I keep it just in case. I've seen it stitched. It's gorgeous, but I don't know. I like this Santa more, and I have lots of Santa, believe me. I have to stitch, but I'll see. It's beautiful anyway. So that's it for lavender and lace. And I have another stuff I just bought recently. So first of all, this is small dimensions kit, cabin view, and I think it will be really hard to stitch because of the details. And you can see you have to change your thread often and all this backstitch and everything. But the reason I like this kit because of this house. I have lots of designs from dimensions, and you will see the same house from different angles. I just needed the last design. I needed this kit because of that house. So not because I'm so in love with this design. I don't really like latest designs from dimensions, but this house I had to have. And I bought a chart. This is out of print now. Last week I saw in one face group Angel of the New Dawn number 65, MD 65. To be honest, I thought I had the chart in my collection, and especially one Russian girl stitched her on YouTube, and whatever you see right here on preview, it doesn't show you the real result. I mean, you can see on YouTube, and it's so pretty and so, I mean, so different what you see on preview. But I imagine how it looks live when you see live. So I thought I had it, but then I have to double check if I have or no, and I see I don't have anymore. And obviously on eBay they bought everything because I was the last one. So post on Facebook. And I have another chart I was thinking to start this year, and again I forgot. I don't have time. I planned so much, but like always, the first thing, like when I saw that chart, I fell in love, and I ordered it from France. I went on Etsy, and that store was in USA, and they did not have it anymore. This sold out, and I had to order from France. And to be honest, I thought I'll stitch this design as a picture, but now I have lots of pictures, and I said to myself, why not to stitch it as a tablecloth, something like that. It's just so beautiful. And I don't know, the key is you can stitch with DMC threads or with the silk. You can see here, but I don't know. I might will stitch it, and it's big. It's 267 points by 394. It's huge. I was thinking to stitch 1/1, but I don't know. I'll see. I think it will be so hard to stitch 1/1, or I'll stitch it on the 36 count or 40 count, but over 2. I don't know, I'm thinking to stitch it with silk or with DMC. I'm now like looking at this preview and I think maybe DMC just fine, B52, because I have lots of other kits I have to kit with silks and just too much. And I would like to have some hand dyed from Picture This Plus, similar color. I was stitching my Winter Quaker by Rosewood Manor on similar fabric, so I might will have the same one. I just love roses. You have no idea how much I love roses. And I ordered some reprinted kits from Dimensions. I ordered them from Russia because they were reprinted for Russian market, and I always wanted to have that kit. If you knew how much I love hummingbird. I even have a tattoo of hummingbird. So this is Hibiscus Dio, and this is 35,156. You still can buy them on eBay. And I'll be changing the Aida. I'll be stitching on linen. See, here is all written in Russian. Yeah, so I have this kit. These roses I stitched before, but I don't know, my mother, she has them, but I might will stitch them again. I really love them, and they have companion pieces, so... And I want to frame, to be honest, I want to frame them a bit different, and I'll see. This is roses, bunches, white roses. Oh, this roses, bunches, this is in Spanish. White roses. Here at the back. This kit is out of print now, and I'm not big fan of this design, but I bought it just in case if I will change my mind, because I have geese, similar design with geese, and both of them will look so good together. So I just got it just in case. Winter Morning. You still can have them for a good price on eBay. And Mother's Joy. I used to have that kit, but then I discharged some of my kits and I bought it again. I knew I'll buy it again. It's so pretty, it's so nice. Every single mother thinking it's she and her child. I don't think so, but I just love the idea and design. I think that's it for today. In my next video I will show you all my Nora Corbetts. It's not much. I have more Mirabilias, and I hope you like my video. I want to say thank you for all your likes and all your comments, and I will see you soon in my next video. Till then, bye.